heard Dutch Bros has new Valentine's Day drinks, so I thought these drinks would be a perfect way to kick off my Dutch Bros Like Cat series, where I'm recreating all of the Dutch Bros menu items at home, so you can save your money. You can experience Dutch Bros if you don't have one, or if you're not close to one, or maybe you're wanting it to be just a little bit lower sugar. Dutch Bros is not my absolute favorite coffee shop because it's usually really milky, not a lot of coffee, and it's lots and lots and lots of sweetener. So this is not a like diet Dutch Bros series by any means, but I am going to be recreating these drinks in a way that I enjoy them. So a little less milky, a little less sugar and sweetener in the drinks, but still, I pinky promise they'll taste fabulous. And then you can always add more milk, add more sweetener, add more syrup, sauces, etc. if you so choose when you recreate them at home. But this is episode 1 of my Dutch Bros Copycat series. It's gonna be a lot of fun, a lot of drinks, but a lot of fun. And the goal of this series is to just help you save money, to make some delicious drinks at home. We're gonna start with these 3 Dutch Bros Valentine's Day drinks. I'm going to do a taste test. I'm in line at Dutch Bros right now, so we're gonna try out the new Valentine's Day drinks, and then I'm gonna recreate them at home to start the series. So let's get started. Oh my gosh, they're stunning. Goods have been secured. All right, let's do a taste test. I wanted to obviously try them before making them, so I knew what they tasted like. This one, I believe, is the Dutch Luv Latte. So this is made with white coffee. It's just coffee beans, but they haven't been roasted, or they're only a little bit roasted. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it looks like a Starbucks pink drink with no strawberry, whatever. I think they could have added some crushed strawberry, like what is that, freeze-dried strawberries on top, or sprinkles. Come on, the soft top you can't even see. I believe it's in there though. I'm not 100% sure. All right, so this is a cupcake raspberry latte with white coffee, espresso, milk, and then they do have like the soft top, the Dutch Love soft top. So it's raspberry cupcake soft top. Cupcake syrup smell is coming in strong. And I'm so excited to try these because I love the cupcake syrup. Like, you know how much I love it. It's my fave. And then I also love the raspberry. So getting very, very strong cupcake smells from it. Taste test. I don't taste coffee whatsoever. Hot diggity. Like, did they put coffee in that? It's like straight up milk. Straight up cupcake raspberry milk. It tastes good, don't get me wrong. I don't taste any coffee in that. I know it's, you know, the white coffee, so it's a lighter color. It's not going to be as dark, you know, dark brown espresso, but delish for a milk. It literally just tastes like a strawberry milk or raspberry milk. It tastes like raspberry milk. I would give that a 3 out of 10. It tastes good, but the whole point of it is it's a latte. I'm not getting any latte. This is the blended version of it. So the Dutch Love Blended, I think that's just what it's called. I have a receipt. Medium iced Dutch Love Frost. Sorry, this is a Frost. So they blend this almost like a frappe or frappuccino. It looks good. All right, taste test. Ooh, texture is pleasant. It's fabulous. Love the cupcake. Love the raspberry. I love the texture of this. It's more icy than a frappe. Maybe not. A little bit more icy. This is good. This is really, really good. What does this taste like? Like a slush. Like a Sonic slush, but with milk. Again, I don't taste coffee at all. Really good though. Really good. Love cupcake. I think if you don't love the Torani Cupcake Syrup, you're not going to like these because it's very cupcake forward. And then I asked for a medium, but this is gigantic. Like, is this a large? This is their large size? Look how much bigger this is. Holy buckets. This is their Dutch Love Rebel. Iced Dutch Love Rebel. I didn't know you can get these hot. She asked me if I wanted this iced. Can you get a hot Rebel? And how does that work? I have no idea. So this is, I think, cupcake and raspberry in the Rebel, in the energy drink, and then they have the soft top, the cupcake raspberry soft top. So taste test on this one. This one I'm the most curious about. The other two literally just taste like milk. Taste test. It's good. I actually think this is my favorite of all three. Rebels are so sour. I'm not getting much cupcake in this one. Very, you know, Rebel flavor forward. Lots of raspberry. This one's good. I don't know if you need the soft top on it, but it kind of gives it a good texture. This one has the least amount of cupcake flavor of the three. The other ones taste like really strong cupcake. This one not so much. Okay. I'm drinking so much right now because I'm really trying to get the flavors and the full experience. Yeah, this one's pretty good. I think I can make these for sure. Okay, these are fun. I was honestly so nervous because salivating from that Rebel. Whew, I was so nervous because Dutch Bros posted, you know, that they had their new drinks on Instagram, and the comments were just so negative. Everyone said how horrible the latte was and tasted artificial, tasted like batteries. I'm like, what? And then of course I was trying to figure out what syrups they were using because they did say sugar cookie flavoring, and I'm like, sugar cookie as in cupcake, because we all know Dutch Bros uses Torani syrups, which means it's so easy to recreate all of their drinks at home identically. And Torani syrups are so affordable and you can find them in so many places. Anyway, so I figured it was cupcake, and then I saw them in their comments just telling everyone we use cupcake syrup and red raspberry syrup. So I don't have red raspberry, I have raspberry. I'm not 100% sure how different those are in the Torani world, but they're not gonna be that different. I know they're not gonna be that different. Maybe more food coloring, I don't know. This Frost one I don't love. I like the texture. I'm telling you, these two just straight up taste like cupcake and milk and raspberry. No espresso at all. Yeah, so if you're a latte fan, you're probably not gonna like this one. It tastes like milk. Like, I'm legitimately doubting whether or not they put espresso in this. I think I like this one more than the latte though. I like the frappe icy slushy texture. Yeah, it's good. It's good, but my favorite for sure would be this. Oh, to rate this would be, I'd give this a 9 out of 10. This is good. I like it a lot. I don't get a super strong cupcake flavor, and I'm not mad about it because the raspberry tastes good with the Rebel. It's like berry forward, not cupcake forward. That's good. 9 out of 10 for the Rebel. The Frost, 4 out of 10. And then this latte, I said 3 out of 10, but I really want to give it a 2 out of 10 because it just tastes like straight up milk. They're beautiful though. I mean, good Lord. Look how stunning. 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 Oh my gosh. I forgot. No wonder my hands are freaking freezing. Java Sock Valentine's Day Styles. I should have done this earlier so my hands weren't freezing off. That one is called Hearty Hues. This one is called Sweet Notes, I think. Adorable. And then I only have a medium one for this one. This is Get Movin'. but it works. The medium will still work for a large Dutch. Alrighty, so now that I've taste tested all of them and I know exactly how to recreate them better, so they're all at least 9 out of 10, we're gonna go home and make all of these. I'm actually parked at Sonic right now because I need to get a bag of ice, and Sonic has the Pebble ice that I like to buy. It's like $3. You just go through drive-through and say, can I have a bag of ice? And they'll give you a giant bag of ice. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Let's go get ice and then let's go home and make these drinks. Hi, could I just get a bag of ice, please?
Yeah.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. The song that's stuck in my head right now. Please bring honor to us all. Steadier than the Undertaker, we are meeting our matchmaker. Name that movie. I am liking this Rebel a lot.
Yeah, of course, have a great day.
Thanks, you too. Put on your seatbelts. Put on your seatbelts. Let's go. Alrighty, we are back home and I have all the ingredients ready for all of the Dutch Luv drinks. We're doing a Dutch Luv Latte, Dutch Luv Frost, and a Dutch Luv Rebel. So let's just get cracking through all of the recipes. For the latte, the iced Dutch Luv Latte, you will need espresso. The Dutch Bros version does have white coffee. So if you want to go buy a bag of white coffee beans or white coffee grounds, you can absolutely do that and then use an espresso machine, a mocha pot, an AeroPress. You can refill an espresso pod if you want to do that. Respectfully, I did not want to buy a whole bag of white coffee beans just to use one time. So I'm just going to use the Nespresso pods I have at home. These are the double espresso Cairo. I don't know if you pronounce it Cairo or Cairo. These are my second favorite pods. My first fave are the double espresso dolce, but these are the ones I have. So we're using what we have and I do like these a lot. Just not quite as much as the double espresso dolce. First thing I'm gonna do is start brewing the espresso pods, and I'm gonna do 2 pods, 2 double shot pods, making it a total of 4 shots of espresso. Since a Dutch Bros medium, which is like the normal size you would typically get, is a 24-ounce cup, for me, a 24-ounce latte should be a quad shot. It should. For me, like that's so much milk if you're doing just a double shot of espresso or a triple shot. So for a 24-ounce latte, I would say 3 to 4 shots of espresso is perfect. 2 is way too little. It's gonna be super duper milky. Because you're thinking 24 ounces of liquid, maybe minus 8 for ice. That's 16 ounces of liquid. A double espresso shot is only going to be 2.5 ounces of liquid. So 2.5 ounces of liquid out of 16 is not very much. So I do double that. So it's closer to 5-ish ounces of liquid. And then you're pouring in 8 to 10-ish ounces of milk. That's just me, okay? So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna brew these 2 double shot pods using my Nespresso machine. I know you can't see it. Maybe if I move this. Oh, that's dangerous. I'm gonna flop this whole table over. No. I'm gonna put it in my Nespresso. I have a Nespresso Virtuo machine. Open it up, pop the pod in, put the cup, close it, and then let it brew. Okay, so while that is going, I'm gonna move this back. I'm gonna move that back. I don't feel safe with it being in the corner. My whole table is gonna flop over. So drink number 1 is the latte version. We need espresso or white coffee to make it white coffee espresso. Then you also need the Torani Raspberry Syrup or the Torani Red Raspberry. And then the Torani Cupcake. I love this syrup. I'm almost done with it. Mwah, 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 mwah. One of my all-time faves, which is why I think I love this drink so much. So I'm gonna do about about half a tablespoon of the syrup in half a tablespoon of each of these syrups and cupcake. Yum. You can add more You can add less. You can do sugar-free versions of these. There is not a sugar-free cupcake version, just so you know. Only a sugar-free raspberry. To put the second pot in to get our quad shot of espresso. Also, what you'll need for the drink is milk. I'm using 2% milk. You could use whatever milk you like, make it dairy-free. Use almond milk, oat milk, soy milk, whatever milk you like. I'm using 2% milk. And then for the soft top, we're gonna do the cupcake syrup, raspberry syrup, milk, and heavy cream together and froth that all up. And we're gonna pour that over the latte version and the Red Bull version. I think I'm gonna do the soft top for both drinks at the same time. So I'm gonna hold off on doing it just yet. You done? Espresso's done. This is what a quad shot of espresso looks like using Nespresso pods. It's about 5 to 6 ounces of liquid, which is what you want, which is what I want anyway, in a 24-ounce cup. This is the same size as the Dutch Bros medium cup, by the way. Adding the espresso in, note it is very hot, okay? Very hot. Very, very, very hot because it's Nespresso. And then I'm gonna add milk to this line in the cup, and it's gonna be about 8 to 10 ounces of milk. I like about 8 to 10 with a quad shot of espresso. I feel like that's an appropriate amount of milk. You add your appropriate amount. And then ice. And then leaving just a little bit of room for that soft top. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna set this aside for now. And then we're gonna make the Rebel real quick. So then we can do the soft top together, okay? Drink number 2, Dutch Love Rebel. For that drink, you will need Red Bulls or your choice of energy drink. These are like fruity flavors. They taste a lot like berry-ish flavors. So we're gonna use Red Bull. I like the sugar-free Red Bulls because then you don't get all the extra sugar, but you can use absolutely whatever you want. Use a regular version, use a different energy drink version. This is just recreating the Dutch Love Rebel at home. Raspberry syrup. And based on what I tasted in that one and what was on their website, it doesn't look like they put any cupcake syrup in the Red Bull itself, which makes sense. Remember I said it didn't give it much cupcake forward flavor? That's why. Someone told me I needed a rag. I forgot. I have one. No finger licks. I'm sorry. I'll slow my roll with the finger licks. And then I'm gonna add in my 2 Red Bulls. Apparently Dutch Bros used to use, oh my gosh, I can't get this open. Dutch Bros used to use Red Bulls, like actual Red Bulls. And then they came out with their own energy drink version. I don't know how it differs, but people say that it doesn't taste the same as a Red Bull. I think it's identical, but I am not like an avid daily Red Bull drinker. And I'm doing 2 cans of these. 2 of these cans are a total of 16.8 ounces. Again, doing a 24-ounce cup. So 2 of these is perfect. And then we add ice. Just like that. And again, leaving a little bit of room. I'm gonna have to take a couple sips. Hold on. So tangy, so delish. Leaving just a little bit of room for that soft top. Just a little. Okay, so now we have our iced cupcake raspberry latte and our raspberry Red Bull. Gonna put these here and we're gonna make our cold foam, or sorry, our soft top. Dutch Bros calls it soft top. Doing both syrups, raspberry syrup and cupcake syrup, I'm gonna do a tablespoon of both since I'm doing it for both recipes. But if I were just doing one, I would do half a tablespoon of each to do 1 total tablespoon of syrup. But again, doubling it because I'm doing 2 soft tops. So a tablespoon of each. I need to buy another one. I'm so close to being out. And then 4 total tablespoons of milk. Again, for just 1 drink, do 2 tablespoons. And then heavy whipping cream, I'm doing also 4 total tablespoons. For 1 drink, do 2. The heavy whipping cream is what's going to give it the super thick texture. And then you need a milk frother. This is the Bonson Kitchen handheld milk frother. I get it from Amazon. I love it. No other milk frother compares. It just doesn't. And then we're gonna froth for about a minute until this gets nice and thick. If you're noticing that it's not thick enough, you could always add a little bit more whipping cream, or you can change the batteries in your milk frother. Mine might be a little, I think we're dying. We're not dead yet, but I am gonna need to recharge these soon because the milk frother just isn't as powerful as it usually is. We're not thickening up. Hold on. All right, I am gonna change the batteries because they're old and we're not really frothing the way I want it to froth, but no biggie. This is me showing you what'll happen when you have a good milk frother. Oh yeah, instantly I notice a difference. Oh my gosh. Instantly notice a difference. All right, now we're gonna try frothing it. I can always tell, I'm like, it's taking quite a bit of time to froth up. You know what? I'm just gonna listen to myself and do this. Just because I know this is foolproof and works. We're just gonna do in the little cup. We're looking good. We're looking good. All right, adding it to my drink. I'm gonna take a sip just so I add a little bit more cold foam. Yum. Yum. Adding it to the latte first. Just on top, just like that. And then I'm gonna do a little bit more. This is nice and thick. I really don't need to froth it up more. Dutch Bros Luv Latte, or Dutch Luv Latte. Stunning. And then Dutch Luv Rebel with the strawberry cupcake soft top. And because I'm extra and I feel like this should have been there in the first place, I am gonna just add a little bit of Valentine's Day sprinkles. Just like that, stunning. Look how wild that looks, the cream going into the Rebel. Wowee. If you don't want the cream, the soft top, to go into the drink like at all, then don't use any milk, just use heavy cream. But these are stunning and beautiful. Oh my gosh. That looks wild though. They look like little jellyfish. Can you see that? They look like little jellyfish inside. How cool. That actually looks strangely cool. All right, and then the last, I am gonna set these babies aside for us to do the last drink, which is the Dutch Luv Frost. 10 to 12 ounces of milk. Finish that up, just like that. And then I'm using instant espresso. You can use actual espresso shots if you want. I do about half a tablespoon to a tablespoon of instant espresso. I like the Nescafe Gold the best. But I also like the Cafe Bustelo instant espresso. Half a tablespoon of the cupcake syrup by Torani. And then half a tablespoon of the raspberry syrup. And then when it comes to blended drinks, I always like to use xanthan gum. This is just a powder, it's a binding agent, and it helps improve the overall texture of the drink. And I do 1/8 of a teaspoon to 1/4 of a teaspoon. Not a lot, just a little bit. And then ice. And I'm gonna put, I want 2 cups of ice, which I think I need a little bit more. Hold on. And then we blend. It's for a little respect when you get home. Thank you, baby. Ta-da! Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, the Dutch Bros one was way more pink than mine, but if you want, you can add like red food coloring. You can totally do that. I just blended it just a smidge to mix everything and get that ice melted. And then I am just gonna add the rest of this on top. Froth it up just a little bit more. Cold foam smells so good. I love the cupcake. I don't know how many times I have to say that, but I love it. I'm gonna add that just to the top of the Dutch Frost. Ta-da. Uh-oh, uh-oh. My bad. Can't see the foam, but it's fine. And then again, topping it with some Valentine's Day sprinkles because they're so freaking cute. And now your girl is gonna take a photo of each of them. I actually want this one in the middle. Ta-da! Beautiful. I'll taste test them, like official taste test, in a sec after I take some photos. So beautiful. Much deliciousness. So stunning. Look over here. Smile with your eyes. Bada bing, bada boom. 3 delicious Dutch Bros drinks. We have the Dutch Luv Frost, the Dutch Luv Rebel, and the Dutch Luv Latte, with a little extra Valentine's flair with the Valentine sprinkles on top. Let's do a final Dutch Luv taste test. Love the cupcake in that one. Raspberry is delish, but you also get coffee flavor. It doesn't just taste like milk. This is the Rebel. Wow. It tastes identical. I'm not gonna lie. It tastes identical to the one I bought. And then the latte, lastly. It's basically a raspberry cupcake latte. With raspberry cupcake foam, I get way more espresso taste and flavor in that one than the Dutch Bros one. Altogether, still, I like this one most. The Dutch Bro, the Rebel is my fave. I really like the berry with just like a little slight sweet hint of cupcake on top. I do like that a lot. Wow, delish. Yeah, that one's like the best. But these are also very good too. Again, if you want to super duper closely replicate it, you can use white coffee instead of roasted coffee. I used my Nespresso machine and then the instant espresso. This is a blonde roast. It's not white coffee, but it is a light roast. But that will turn your drink brown instead of being, you know, the real vibrant pink that Dutch Bros has. I do think the Dutch Bros drinks are fun to try. If you want to try them, just know they do taste very milky, aside from the Rebel. The Frost and the Latte were super duper milky. I didn't taste any coffee flavor at all, like not even coffee flavor notes. People said the white coffee was supposed to be like nutty. No, I tasted just straight up raspberry milk with cupcake. No coffee flavor at all, at all, at all. But again, that's Dutch Bros. Dutch Bros is very milky, very sweet. They have some fun combinations, but I do think when you go, you need to ask for extra shots of espresso, ask for sugar-free options, or like just less sugar based on my taste. That's my preference. If you like sweeter coffee or milky coffee, Dutch Bros would probably be more up your alley with no modifications. But if you like more coffee taste, less sweet coffee, then you will have to make some modifications based on your preference. Or you just make them at home like I did. I do think they were super fun to try. They were really pretty, really pink colors. But for an everyday type of drink, I very much recommend making these yourself at home. When you make them at home, you can control the sugar, you can control the price of each one. Thank you so much for watching. This was episode 1 of my Dutch Bros Like Cat series, or my Copycat Dutch Bros Drinks series, where I'm gonna recreate all of the Dutch Bros menu drink items. So you can save your money, you can have some fun combinations at home. You can discover new combinations of flavors that maybe you've never had, maybe you didn't even know existed. So I'm really looking forward to this series and also myself trying some new combos. Let me know in the comments which Dutch Bros drink you want me to recreate. Could be coffee, tea, sodas, Rebels, whatever on the drink menu. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment down below which Dutch Bros drink I should make next, and I will see you in the next video. Got a blast! Yeah, this one's good, yeah!